was not angry since I came to France until this instant. Take a trumpet, Bedford. Ride thou unto the horsemen on yon hill. If they will fight with us, bid them come down, or void the field they do offend our sight. If they'll do neither, we shall come to them and make them skirt away as swift as stones and force it from the old Assyrian sleeves. Besides, we'll cut the throats of those we have, and not a man of them that we shall take will taste our mercy. Go and tell them so.
Here comes the herald of the French, my liege.
His eyes are humbler than they used to be. Oh, now, herald, what means this? Knowst thou not that I have fined these bones of mine for ransom? Comest thou again for ransom?
No, great king. I come to thee for charitable license, so that we may book our dead, and then to bury them, to sort our nobles from our common men. For many of our princes, woe be the while, lay drowned and soaked in mercenary blood, and our vulgar drenched their limbs in blood of princes. Oh, give us leave, great king, to view the fields in safety, and dispose of their dead bodies.
I tell thee truly, herald, I know not if the day be ours or no.
The day is yours.
Praise God, and not our strength for it. What is this castle called that stands hard by?
They call it Agincourt.
Then call we this the field of Agincourt, fought on the day of Crispianus.
Your grandfather of famous memory, and your great-uncle that was the Black Prince of Wales, fought a most brave battle here in France.
They did, Fluellen.
Your Majesty says very true. If your Majesty is remembered of it, the Welshmen did good service in a garden where leeks did grow, wearing leeks in their Monmouth caps, which your Majesty know, to this hour, is an honourable badge of the service. And I believe your Majesty takes no scorn to wear the leek upon St. Davies.
I wear it for a memorable honour, for I am Welsh. You know my country.
Well, all the water in Moy cannot wash your Majesty's royal Welsh blood out of your body.
Thank you. Good, my country.
Why, Jesu, I am your Majesty's countryman. I care not who knows. I'll confess it to all the world. My Jesus, I will not be ashamed of your Majesty. Praise be God, as long as your Majesty is an honest man.
God keep me so.
Here is the number of the slaughtered French.
What prisoners of good sort are taken, uncle?
Charles, Duke of Orleans, nephew to the king, John, Duke of Bourbon, and Lord Boucicaut, of other lords and barons, knights and squires, full 1,500 besides common men.
This note does tell me of 10,000 French here in the field lie slain, of princes in this number, and nobles bearing banners here lie dead, 126. Added to these, of knights, esquires, and gallant gentlemen, 8,400, of the which 500 were but yesterday dubbed knights, wherein these 10,000 here lie dead. There were but 1,600 mercenaries. The rest were princes, barons, lords, knights, squires, and gentlemen of blood and quality. The names of these their nobles here lie dead. Charles Delabreth, High Constable of France. Jacques of Castilian, Admiral of France. The Master of the Crossbows, Lord Rambures. John, Duke of Alençon, Anthony, Duke of Brabant, the brother of the Duke of Burgundy and Edward, Duke of Bar. Of lusty earls, Grand Prix and Roussy, Falconbridge and Foys, Beaumont and Marle, Vaudemont and Lestrade. Here was a royal fellowship of death. Where is the number of our English dead? Edward, the Duke of York, the Earl of Suffolk, Sir Richard Ketley, Davygam Esquire, none else of name, and of all other men but 25. O God, thy arm was here, and not to us, but to thy arm alone ascribe we all. When, without stratagem, but in plain shock and even play of battle, was ever there so great and little loss on one part and on the other? Take it, God, for it is none but thine.
'Tis wonderful.
Come, go ye in procession to the village, and be it death proclaim it through our host, to boast of this, or take that praise from God, which is his only.
But is it lawful, and it please your majesty, to tell how many is killed?
Yes, Captain, but with this acknowledgement that God fought for us.
Yes, my conscience. He did us great good.
Do we all holy rites? Let there be sung non nobis and Te Deum. The dead with charity enclosed in clay, and then to Calais. And to England then, where ne'er from France arrived more happy men.
Non nobis Domine, sed